was the highest number of illegal crossings in 20 years. It was beaten in April. It was beaten in May. It was beaten in June. Current trend, that will be beaten in July. Just last week, just in 1 week last week, the Rio Grande crossing, just that one sector in 1 week, had 20,000 interdictions in 1 week. At one time, they had 15,000 people that they were detaining. So what's happening in that? I keep hearing from the administration, we're going to take on the root causes. The root causes is a simple way to say, we'll deal with this later. Because if you want to talk about root causes, it's a statement of saying basically the problems are in Central America, we can't stop it. Well, that's a nice note, except for here's a list of the countries that have crossed our border illegally just this year. It's over 100. Over 100 countries, individuals have illegally crossed the border. So what about Brazil? What about Chile? What about Colombia? What about Guinea? What about Indonesia? What about Mauritania? Are we going to go after the root causes there? Nicaragua, the Philippines, Indonesia, Romania, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates. This is just a few of the people that have illegally crossed this year in big numbers. Listen, this whole conversation about root causes is a distraction. We do need to be engaged in the Western Hemisphere. We do need to deal with our drug addiction in this country that causes the flow of drugs to be able to move through South America, Central America, Mexico, into the United States. We do need to be aggressive in how we're handling cartels, but to somehow believe that if we poured enough money into the Northern Triangle, that suddenly this would all end is false. We are the greatest country in the world. The root cause of immigration into this country is the great power of the United States, both for freedom and for our economy. People from all over the world want to come here. We have 1 million people a year that legally come to the United States. Legally, 1 million. And folks that don't want to wait in line, pay a cartel, and move through Mexico to be able to get here, literally from all over the world. If we do not enforce our borders, these numbers will continue to rise as they have every single month in this administration. Every month, the numbers get bigger.